Vyatmana pilot, are you going to be a candidate? What follows are 32 of the things that all Vyatmana, the mana, pilots will be required to know. They will all be on the test. This is translated from Sanskrit to Russian to English. It will read a bit awkward but is maintained to keep as close to the original as possible. Asterisk 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 asterisk. Chapter 1, Part 1. It defines Vyatmana. It is what can fly from one country to another, from one world to another. Chapter 1, Part 2 tells about 32 secrets a pilot must know, otherwise they cannot be trusted with the control of the Vyatmana. Secret 1. Mantrika. Knowing and using sacred mantras, special medicinal herbs, and oils, the pilot must be able to develop their spiritual and hypnotic powers. Using them, they must construct a Vyatmana that does not break, does not burn, and cannot be destroyed. Secret 2. Tantrika. Knowing and using the sacred power of Tantra and other mystical forces, the pilot must endow the flying machine with these forces. Secret 3. Kritaka. Before starting to create the Vyatmana, the pilot must study the works of such recognized creators of Vimanas as Vishwakarma, Chayapurusha, Manu, Maya, and others. Secret 4. In the layers of the atmosphere where strong winds rage, at the boundary of collisions of powerful air currents, the Vyatmana may lose control and crash. The pilot must be able to sense the approach of danger and change course in time. Secret 5. As stated in Vyatmana Prakarana, in the 8th atmospheric layer, 3 elemental forces dominate: Yasa, Vyasa, and Priyasa. The pilot must be able to tame them with the power of their mantras and the power of Tantra, which will allow them to capture the dark component of the solar spectrum and use it as a cover from an enemy Vyatmana. Secret 6. As a result of collisions in the atmosphere of electrical energy and wind energy, a glow is formed, the reflection of which can be caught with a special mirror installed at the front of the Vyatmana. Manipulating this mirror, the pilot must be able to disguise their Vyatmana. Secret 7. According to Shakti Tantra, creating an interaction of the energy of the sun, the force of the air current, and atmospheric water vapors, the pilot must be able to form a cloud veil around the Vyatmana, making it invisible. Secret 8. In accordance with Meghatpati Prakarana, the science of the appearance of clouds, entering the second layer of light clouds and capturing its energy with a special mirror, the pilot must be able to saturate the tantric force of the Vyatmana with this energy, with which to generate a paralyzing ray, immobilizing and neutralizing enemy Vyatmanas. Secret 9. As said in Shakti Tantra, the pilot must be able to project the light beam, Rahini, with which to make visible everything that is in front of the Vyatmana. Secret 10. Sensing danger, the pilot must be able to quickly fold the spread wings of the Vyatmana, flying at full speed, and save it by changing course, speed, and altitude of flight. Secret 11. According to Akasha Tantra, when the Vyatmana is in the central airstream of the 1st or 3rd atmospheric layers, the pilot must be able to, if necessary, increase its size, in accordance with the instruction, Valmiki Ganita. Secret 12. As stated in Duma Prakarana, by generating smoke of the 32nd variety with the Vyatmana's engine, saturating it with the light of celestial thermal waves, passing it through an oil thermal generator set to the 132nd speed, and then releasing it outside, The pilot must be able to give the Vyatmana a terrifying appearance that plunges observers into extreme fear. Secret 13. In accordance with Tila Prakarana, by preparing special oils and applying them to the Vyatmana's distorting mirror, and then releasing Type 19 smoke onto it, the pilot must be able to saturate this smoke with tantric power so that enemy observers perceive the Vyatmana in the form of a lion, tiger, rhinoceros, snake, mountain, river, etc., being misled and frightened. Secret 14. The pilot must be able to attract 13 types of Karak force mentioned in Karak Prakarana and direct them onto a special mirror of the Vyatmana. On this mirror, they must be able to direct air saturated with snow and a special Saraga beam. In this case, they will achieve that, instead of the Vyatmana, observers see a celestial maiden, adorned with flowers and jewels. Secret 15. As said in Amshubodhini, the pilot must know how to extract from the solar spectrum sections from the 12th to the 16th, concentrate them on the atmospheric layer's air force, Mayoka, attract the force of etheric glow, mixing it with the glow from the 7th layer of air masses and direct it through special tubes of the Vyatmana to a compartment where a special mirror is located. As a result, observers will see not the Vyatmana but a bright glow, similar to the morning dawn. Secret 16. Darpana Prakarana states that with the help of a special mirror, the pilot can capture the energy of darkness. By passing it through a special amplifier and radiating it around the Vyatmana, they must be able to create pitch darkness, as on a new moon night, in the middle of the day. Secret 17. The pilot must be able to use the Vyatmana's weapons. By pumping 5 types of special smoke into a compressor, saturating them there with electric power, and then releasing them through a special pipe consisting of 5 parts, resonators, into the external environment, the pilot must be able to achieve complete destruction, as in a cataclysm, of everything they direct this pipe at. Secret 18. As stated in Rigrita, the pilot must possess the ability to direct the forces of Kubera and Vimaka into an air compressor, which will blow out poisonous powder from the Vyatmana through a special tube. This will result in the complete loss of all senses by the opponent and their falling into a comatose state. Secret 19. The pilot must know how to mix the force of ether with 10 parts of the air element's force, 7 parts of the water element's force, 16 parts of the solar spectrum, and release all these forces through a special mirror via the Vyatmana's end nozzle. In this case, instead of the Vyatmana, observers will see a starry sky above them. Secret 20. By concentrating the air force in 7 tubes of the Vyatmana and controlling this force as prescribed in Shabda Prakashika, the pilot must be able to create a thunderous roar that causes the enemy to tremble with fear and fall into despair. Secret 21. Vyatutva Prakarana states that when crossing from one air current into another, the Vyatmana encounters solar glare and ignites. To avoid this, the pilot must possess the ability to concentrate the Vyatmana's air and electrical energy at the center of its tantric force and, upon encountering solar glare, instantly transfer the Vyatmana to a safe place. Secret 22. The pilot must be able to attract the air force, Dandavaktra, and the other 7 forces of the air element, combine them with the power of solar rays, and, by passing them through the tantric center of the Vyatmana, achieve its movement in zigzags, like a snake. Secret 23. When an enemy Vyatmana appears in the field of vision, the pilot must manage to switch the engine to a mode that creates a powerful atmospheric wave, pushing the enemy's Vyatmana aside. Secret 24. When the Vyatmana is attacked by a squadron of enemy aircraft, the pilot, by switching the control modes of their Vyatmana, must be able to ensure its rapid rotation around its axis to reflect the attack. Secret 25. Saudamini Kala, the science of electronics, explains how the pilot should adjust the electronic equipment of the Vyatmana to hear all conversations and sounds in enemy Vyatmanas. Secret 26. Using the same science and with the help of a television camera, the pilot must be able to see the image of what is happening on the enemy Vyatmana, including on its control panel instruments. Secret 27. The pilot must know how to unfold a screen at the bottom of the Vyatmana, electrify 3 special acids, and, by acting on them with 7 types of solar rays, display their resultant force on the screen, with which, create on their screen a projection of what is happening on the ground. Secret 28. Mastering the navigation equipment, the pilot must timely determine from which side the approach of the enemy Vyatmana is expected. Secret 29. According to Akasha Tantra, the pilot must be able to mix a mica solution with special decoctions, apply the resulting substance to the outer coating of the Vyatmana, consisting of mica plates, and, by subjecting this coating to the action of solar rays, achieve that the Vyatmana merges with the color of the sky and becomes indistinguishable. Secret 30. The pilot must know how to mix pomegranate juice, biel oil, copper sulfate, spice smoke, guggle, liquid, mustard powder, and turn the resulting solution into smoke, and then, subjecting this smoke to the effect of direct solar rays, release it from the Vyatmana, which will immediately be enveloped in a cloud. Secret 31. The pilot must be able to release poisonous vapors outside so that they reach the pursuing enemy Vyatmana. Then its crew will lose consciousness and will not be able to continue the pursuit. Secret 32. The pilot must know how to use the Vyatmana's flamethrower most effectively to ignite enemy aircraft and have great experience in this. Asterisk 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 asterisk. Good luck on your tests, Tilda.